Hi friends, another lovely afternoon at home today. Today I wanted to discuss about five patterns which if you find those patterns generally you would have found a winning business, and when you have a winning business you have a winning stock in your portfolio. So let's talk about those five patterns. The first and most important pattern that I have seen is the operating leverage playing out. Now, what is operating leverage? When you see a company is building capacities, so they manufacture a product, but they are building capacity well in advance to meet customer requirements, because the management knows that there are going to be customer requirements in future. Generally, I have found that to be a very good indicator of a company which is going to do really well. We've already seen that playing out in the pharma cycle between 2015 and 2019, and you will also start seeing some of this playing out in few commodity industries like iron ore and steel, and some of the others. So that's your number one pattern. The number two is look for models where they operate on a cost plus basis. So give you an example. Say you are a water plant. You manufactured water bottles in the plant, and you supply to a company, transparently giving all the costs that you have incurred for manufacturing that water bottle, and then charge an extra 15% or a 20%. So these are called as cost plus models. There are a lot of companies in India which are already doing it. Hindustan Food, for example, is one. Then there are other contract manufacturers like Dixon Technologies, which is doing for ACs and some of the other white goods. So look for those sort of models, the cost plus models. That's the second recurring thing that I have found in companies which have really gone on and done well. Third, and probably one of the most important factors that you should look at is the entry barriers into the industry. Generally, as a general rule, I have found is any industry which has got like two or three players, an oligopoly or a duopoly. Monopoly, generally the governments will not allow it. They would come in and they would uh, either set the price or set the profitability maximum, so you won't be able to make much out of the monopoly business, unless if you are Google or Facebook. But generally look for industries where there are two or three, maximum three players, especially on the organized side, and you would see that theme playing out again and again. Whether you talk about even the current telecom situations, there will be, end of the day, I think there'll be only two players, Airtel and Jio, and 5 years 7 years down the line they would figure out a way to make good profitability gains out of being the only players in that industry, and it's not very easy to set up a telecom network. The fourth pattern that you should look at is the company the lowest cost producer in their industry? Time and again, economic recessions will happen. Things will go out of pear shape. What you will find is that in an industry, if there are one or two players who are the lowest cost producer of their goods, they will be able to survive these economic recessions, and they would be able to do well when the things pick up, because a recession is always followed up with economic expansion. So look for that pattern. Try and find companies in an industry who are the lowest cost producer, uh, and you will find that you have a winner on your hand. So those were four patterns that you would typically find in books. One pattern which I have personally observed over last 10-15 years, which somehow would lead you to a winning business, is look for customer love. The brands that people love, the companies that people love, there is a huge amount of customer loyalty. uh, the prime example being Apple, or even a Tesla. They will go out and defend even bad products from those companies, on media, in social media, and out in public. If you are able to identify such small companies in infancy who's got great customer love, then you have found a winning business. So that's my fifth mantra of how to identify a winning business, or look for a pattern in a winning business. So let me do a quick recap. So you look for an operating leverage, you look for a cost plus model, you look for companies where there are huge entry barriers for competitors to enter, you look for a lowest cost producer in an industry, and fifth and foremost, you look for companies who have got great customer loyalty and their products are being loved by their customer. Those are the five levers, my friends, that you should look at. uh, I hope you liked, and you will try and find businesses which match this pattern. If you use any other pattern outside this as well, let me know in the comments. Until we speak next time,